On behalf of
Mr. Sethi, Dharmendra Sethi.
on behalf of Mr. D. Sethi for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, ASC for the state, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the case brief has been misplaced and he may be accommodated to reconstruct or reconstitute the same. How much time will require, sir?
2 weeks after, man.
As prayed for, list on 12-12-2023. Yes, please, next.
Oblige, man.
VC mention kortile Mr. Ponda.
My lord.
Yes, please.
Urgent the matter for next week, my lord. Item 2.
Your name, sir?
Rudra Shankar Mishra.
You don't have power.
No.
Mr. R.K. Mishra on behalf of
Rasmikanta Mahalik.
Mr. R.K. Mahali for the petitioner. And counsel for the petitioner submits that in terms of the earlier order, in terms of his earlier submissions, as noted in the order dated 16/10/2023, he has not received the instructions and may be accommodated. As prayed for, list on 16-11. Yes.
Item 3.
Item 3, may I please, Lordship? Lordship, I have filed an memo for
M.S.Sahoo. Just a second. Let me check the instruction. Is there some instruction?
He was released on interim bail, and thereafter he was not surrendering. On the last occasion, petitioner's counsel submitted, my lord. In the meantime, he has surrendered, but no date, nothing was submitted before the Hon'Ble court.
He is after 1-9,
Yes.
he has not surrendered.
No, nothing was there.
Mr. B.R.Sahoo for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel.
arrested in another case, Your Lordship. At the meantime, also he has also released on bail, Your Lordship.
No. In this case, when he was
In this case,
custody and
it's
he
not.
was given interim bail,
Mr. S.S. Mahapatra lekle. Yes, the counsel for the petitioner submits that he has not been able. He has no up-to-date instructions from the petitioner in the matter. Para. The report of the learned ADJ Pralakyamundi Gajapati dated 31/10/2023 indicates the following. Dated so and so, received in the registry, kept on record, marked as flag F, then comma, it indicates the following. Last paragraph. Further, on 1/9/2023, the accused so and so made default in his surrender. Tapare, our problem hochi, this accused may not be, maybe unintentionally doing this. He is unable to realize, for an ordinary person, how he will realize that in which case he is being remanded and which case he is produced.
Yes.
So he thinks that once I am granted bail, maybe. So you have to educate him. He may be unnecessarily defaulting in appearing and going up. Otherwise, the court would grant him bail. If it is, the court is persuaded to do that. But by doing this, he is suffering. Though the petitioner wants to withdraw the petition, as per the statement of the learned counsel for the petitioner, this court is not inclined to grant withdrawal at present. The matter may be listed on list on 23/11/2023. Up-to-date status report be called for from the learned ADJ Pralakyamundi Gajapati. You use your good office, explain him what he should do. Yes.
Item 4.
Lordship, item 4, praying for adjournment on behalf of Manish Dhir.
Your name, sir?
Simpson Jena.
Mr. Simpson Jena, on behalf of Manish Dhir for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, Additional Standing Counsel for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation due to non-availability of the arguing counsel. As prayed for, list on 15, 11 will be sufficient, or you want further time?
Further time, Lordship.
Further time kar diyo. 29, 28, 11, right? 28, 11.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Yes, please.
Item 5,
Yes, sir.
my lord,
Yes, Mr. Divedi.
inference adjournment.
Mr. Suryakanta Divedi for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, Additional Standing Counsel for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner. Six accommodation to advance arguments. As prayed for. List on 2011. Up-to-date instructions have been received, Mr. Mahapatra.
My lord, today I have received the
Okay.
charge sheet.
The
My
learned
lord, I'll tag it.
AC shall obtain up-to-date instructions, status of investigation, case diary. Status of investigation / trial. Yes, please. Mr. Divedi, sub item?
Yes, adding up to the
Same. Order.
Item 6,
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes, please.
Your Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of my senior, Mr. Lambodar Acharya, in this present matter. Your Lordship,
You file wakalatnama. What is the
Your Lordship,
difficulty?
actually,
You are a regular
Item
practitioner.
6.
6. You are Kanungo or?
no,
I'm sorry. I forgot your name.
Sarthak Mishra.
Mr. Sarthak Mishra on behalf of Lambodar Acharya for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, Additional Standing Counsel for the state. You have not received the instruction.
My lord. Yes,
6.
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Deposition copies, my lord. Case diary is there. Deposition copies, my lord.
Your Lordship at last time directed me to give, submit the deposition copies, my Lord, but I have not received any depositions further.
Sir, I never direct anyone for that.
The further depositions. I am ready to argue the matter, my Lord.
No, why do you say that the court directed to
No.
produce them? What is the requirement of a deposition? Unless the petitioner relies on that.
Indeed.
Please appreciate that.
Mhm.
Learned counsel for the petitioner, if so advised, may produce the deposition of witness by the next date and also read the order. Maybe
your
I'm
pardon.
looking at a screen, so it is easier for me. But you have only one case. You go through the order. What was the last order? It is
was-
uploaded. See the order. What is the last order?
Indeed, Your Lordship. It was.
It is honest request. Honest request. Please don't be never.
Present petitioner has been in custody since 1/3/2022, my Lordship. The offences are under section 302 and other
So,
offences.
is there any eyewitness account?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Lordship, the witness number 6, the informant, it is being stated that she is an eyewitness. However, in the witness statement, she has
Are you sure you are arguing a bail or a trial?
bail, Your Lordship.
So please be sure of that.
Yes, sir.
So in 439, can the court go into that either way?
Your Lordship.
Please appreciate that.
Mm.
Both either in favor of the prosecution, they cannot argue. Suppose because you see they are not arguing to save time. They can very well reply and argue all these things. And when you are compelling them to argue, you should be conscious of that.
Your Lordship, actually,
So the only submission you can make is that the trial has progressed.
substantial.
So let us wait for the deposition of the main witnesses, eyewitnesses, and that you can do for the present. You can adjourn the matter, or if you want a dismissal order, it can be dismissed.
Your Lordship, the matter may continue.
Because I cannot say for the matter that this veracity of the statement of so and so witness is doubtful. They will simply go and file an SLP and get my order set aside. Because this court has no business to look into that. That stage has not come. You may cross-examine. After they examine, those statements may come in record. There will be a further period of incarceration.
Your Lordship, I am actually relying on the time lag that was there. Like the incident took place on 23/2/2022.
Still, you are on merit, sir. Delay in lodging FIR. Can that be a consideration for in a case of 302?
Your Lordship, not in only in the consideration of the FIR. Your Lordship, the witness actually
Time. You are saying time lag. Time lag in what? Lodging FIR.
No, Your Lordship. The deceased died on 26th. The alleged incident took place on 23rd, my Lord.
Yes.
And the deceased died on 26th.
Yes.
And the nature of injuries that have
I
been.
think I was discussing with you. You read the IPC. There is a specific provision.
With me, my Lord.
I don't know. I was trying to recollect. I can't say. I can't say for sure that I was discussing. You see that it is specifically provided in IPC. Have you a book?
No, my Lord. Sorry.
Give IPC. Can you please find where it is?
My Lordship, with regard to.
The proposition you are making that he died after 3 days. So the proximate immediate cause of death could be something else. That is your submission. So again, I'm trying to put these words for you, though you did not submit. So can you find something exactly it is there? Exactly it is there.
Section 299.
Yes, 299. Very good. Then explanation. A hint again. Which explanation?
Explanation.
Please read explanation 2. Read it aloud slowly.
Explanation
For all of us.
2. Where death is caused by bodily injury, the person who causes.
Stop. There is a comma. There is a comma. It's very important. You have to pause there. Yes.
Where death is caused by bodily injury, the person who causes such bodily injury shall be deemed to have caused the death.
Please stop there again. Shall
Have deemed to have caused the death.
So it's a deeming provision and starts with a shall. Please. Then again there is a comma.
Although by resorting to proper remedies and skillful treatment, the death might have been prevented.
So this is taken away by the statute itself. That consideration by the court. Even the court cannot consider. Please appreciate that. The court cannot consider that whether by skillful intervention, lifting the person by air ambulance to a particular tertiary, quaternary medical care facility, he could have been saved.
My Lord,
And there is a specific legislative intent for this. You see, all these things have evolved actually. Before codification of IPC, which is now being again recodified. These are all, settled proposition of law as far as English law is concerned. So so when you are arguing something directly on face of the statute, please be careful.
my Lord,
That cannot be a ground.
my Lords, why?
So you see, you are on a much lesser footing. That though treatment is provided, after 3 days he died. So whether 3 days treatment was adequate or it can be the proximate cause. The statute excludes that part. Even by best treatment, he would have survived. That is not a question to be considered. That's the problem.
My Lords, that I'm placing reliance on the nature of the injury that was actually inflicted. Whether it was sufficient enough to cause
The
that.
problem is again, you are arguing the trial. You are examining the, as if you are examining the doctor. You see, you have to be patient, much more patient than your, what? Than your client to argue the matter. You see, basically this incarceration is onerous, coercive.
Well,
But he has been accused of that. His liberty has been curtailed for a purpose.
my lord has been there for 20 months now.
Yes, it could be more than that. Have you realized that? Ever have you not seen any example where the punishment and the total period of incarceration,
Need my lord.
punishment is less than the period of incarceration? It has happened.
Need my lord.
And in these kind of grave offenses, it happens. What is the maximum punishment for this offense? What you are arguing, seeking bail, what is the maximum punishment?
Death.
Yes. So please appreciate that. Those are the considerations. Yes.
My lords, again, the point is that the person is a local person. He stays within the limits of the local police station, has no
No,
criminal.
let us see. As you see, somebody being accused with an eyewitness account of killing somebody, his innocence is presumed. Even this court cannot declare him to be the accused
My lord.
or convict him. That's not the point. The point is whether it is in the interest of the society. You see some 302 cases where the Supreme Court has rejected bail granted by High Court.
My lords.
Then you will get the point. And whenever you venture into arguing, they are comfortable enough to reply that. Please also appreciate that. This court is not granting them time only to save time. In how many cases they are being heard in these kind of matters? They are not heard in detail. Definitely heard because they have a point. It's not that they are being heard, but why there is no detailed hearing? The reason being only to save time. Yes, what do you want, sir?
My lord, it may be kindly kept to another date. I'll take further instructions.
Appearance section. On behalf of Lambodar Achari for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra for the state, Learned Counsel for the petitioner after arguing for some time, seeks accommodation to advance further arguments as prayed for. List. Give a longer date. 4/12. Yes, please.
Much obliged.
7.
To be called again at 2 p.m. Yes.
8.
8, I am seeking for an adjournment, my lord.
Mr. Mahato for the. Yes, your power. Mr. R. Mahato for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra for the state. Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for. List on. Status report has been received. List on. 2011 or you want further time, sir?
Further time, yeah.
Further answer. 6/12/2023. Case diary and status is available.
Yes, yes.
The Learned AC submits that case diary is available. Report from the Learned Court in session of the matter be obtained as directed by the earlier order dated 5/9/2023, reiterated on 5/10/2023. Yes, next.
Item 9.
My lord. I am Saroj Kumar Sahu, behalf of Mr. Vijay Kumar Behra.
Saroj Kumar.
Sahu.
Mr. Saroj S.K. Sahu on behalf of B.K. Behra for the petitioner. Yes, what is your submission, sir?
My lord. So, my lord, ये जो मुन्ना नायक सर से वो सरेंडर करना दी बेल रे जाएगी.
The status report of the. Sorry, where order ta contact? No. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner has not yet surrendered. After the period of interim bail was over.
Yes, my lord.
Over. In terms of the earlier order, dated 9/10/2023, reiterated on 17/10/2023. Up-to-date status report has been received from the third additional session judge Berhampur, dated 12/10/2023. Which is on record. The said report indicates the following. That is that flag, speed post, that is flag, no, flag A, but it's not written flag A. Flag A last page, flag A last page. Indicated that is also founded as per the orders of the Hon'Ble High Court of Orissa passed in BL appeal up to the end. For production, the 16/10 as the date has been fixed. No, say parata quote korantuni. The report dated 2/11/2020. It changed the date. 2/11 there is a report. On perusal of the case status, it is found that till end. Not surrendered and remains absconder. Remains absconder till end. Put up on today is 6th. Put up on 29/11/2023. The registry shall request an up-to-date status report from the third additional session judge Berhampur, and we shall be placed on record. Yes.
Item 10.
And the last occasion, Visira report was called for mine.
Well, this report has not been received yet. That has not been even. It was intimated Visira was not conducted by the RFSL. For that, it requires some time, my lord. I have.
Visira has been preserved.
Yes, my lord. Preserved, and that has been sent.
There is no order to produce any Visira report.
Yes, my lord, there was the order.
Acha, there is an order.
My lord.
You're Mr. A. Jena.
My lord.
Mr. A. Jena for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra AC for the state. In terms of the earlier order dated 1/9/2023, reiterated on 4/10/2023, the Visira report from the SFSL is yet to be received by the investigating agency. The learned AC6 for the accommodation has paid for list on 28/11.
More time, my lord.
More time kar do. We are for the director also, SFSL.
My lord.
7/12. Yes.
11.
From 11, your lordship, praying for 1 week time, your lordship.
Ms. Aditi Hota, MS. Aditi Hota for the petitioner. Here there are antecedents.
25 antecedents.
25 antecedents. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation for advancing arguments. The learned additional standing counsel reiterates his submissions as noted earlier that the petitioner accused has been identified in the TIP, and as reported, he is having past allegations of criminal in nature amounting to 25 in number. Yes. To grant further opportunity to the petitioner list on 30/11.
30th, yes, your lordship. Obvious.
12.
Will I paper na adjournment invitation?
Sanjeev Kumar Bhanjadev for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to grant further opportunity. List on 28/11. Further.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Sorry, could not hear.
Yes, my lord.
28/11. The
Okay.
learned AAC submits that up-to-date case diary has been received. Yes, next.
Item 30.
Yes, Mr.
My lord, I pray for
Mr. Amitabh Tripathi for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. As prayed for list on 4/12.
28.
20 week race.
28 में
28/11. The case diary PM
Case
report.
diary is available, only postmortem report was.
The learned additional
received.
standing counsel submits that he shall obtain case diary, PM report, and certain other relevant documents. Yes.
14.
Item 14 pass over.
At 2 p.m.
15.
Let's see item 15, praying for adjournment on behalf of Bini Mishra.
Your name, sir?
Simpson Jena.
Mr. Simpson Jena on behalf of M.S. Bini Mishra, B. Mishra for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation due to non-availability of the arguing counsel. As prayed for list on
15/11.
15/11/2023
Obliged.
or further time you want.
15
15/11. Case diary is available.
Yes, my lord. Case
The learned AC submits that case diary is available. Yes, please, next.
Obliged.
16.
My lord, I'm seeking for a short adjournment.
Your name, madam?
B. Mahanti, Baishali Mahanti.
You have power here.
Yes, my lord.
It's M.S. Mahanti for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that she may be accommodated to obtain up-to-date instruction in terms of the earlier order dated 4/10/2023. And 12/10/2020.
My lord, lordship directed to
Yes.
take instruction on the disability certificate, genuineness of the disability certificate submitted by the petitioner.
Yes.
But the I
CDMO.
filed. My lord, that has been found. The disability certificate what has been submitted, that has not been found in the office of the, and it was not issued at all.
Give it.
Yes.
Accommodation to comply with the earlier orders. 12/10, 17/10. You are having copy of this?
Yes, my lord, I am kidding.
The lauded additional standing counsel submits the letter from the IAC Kamakhanagar Model Police Station, Dhenkanal, by DR number 1596, dated 5/11/2023. Which encloses the letter of the Chief District Medical and Public Health Officer, CDM and PHO, Dhenkanal. Letter number 5207, dated 3/11/2023. Indicating that no disability certificate was issued in favor of Mr. Vishnu Prasad Sahu, son of Basanta Kumar Sahu, village Kamakhanagar, on 21/10/2009. Disability of the petitioner that he is unsound. He suffers from retardation or something like that. The letter furnished by the letters furnished by the learned AC shall be taken on record and make flag mark or the and flag mark by the registry. Yes. When do you want, madam?
My lord, in this Friday, like this 10, 11, 23.
List on 14/11/2023.
Sorry, my lord, the 10, 11, 23. This Friday.
Let it come the next week.
Okay, my lord.
Yes.
17,
Lord, item 17, I pray for an adjournment.
Mr. Kuldeep Mahanti for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner yet again prays for adjournment. You have filed the affidavit
I will file, my lord, by next week.
as prayed for. List on
17,
17/11 or you want further time?
28/11, my lord.
28/11/2023. The order dated 6/10/2023, where the submissions of the learned counsel for the petitioner were noted that he shall file the affidavit indicating past acquisitions of criminality, comma, if any, comma, has not been complied with. Shall be complied by the next state. Shall be complied by the next state as stated. Case diary is available.
yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
And AC submits that case diary is available. Yes, next.
18,
Let's say item 18, praying for adjournment on behalf.
Sub item, Mr. Mahanti. Sorry, sub item. There are two matters.
Yes, my lord. In sub item also I will file.
Same order was there. You are not that
Yes,
passed.
I will file.
Sub item, same order.
18,
Let's say praying for adjournment on behalf of Bini
So
Mishra.
Simpson Jenna, Simpson, SIMSON.
Yes, let's.
Jenna on behalf of MS. Bini Mishra for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state. And counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation due to non-availability of the arguing counsel. As paid for, list on
20,
2011 or a further time you want?
Let's say further time.
Further at
4,
Oblige,
4/12.
Oblige, let's.
Case diary is available.
Yes, my lord.
The learned AC submits that case diary is available.
Ma'am.
Yes, please. Next.
19,
Item 19, my lord, I'm appearing through VC, my lord. My lord, on behalf of Mr. Chiranjeev Raut, my lord, I pray for an
Akash Acharya
adjournment.
for the petitioner on behalf of Chiranjeev Raut. C. Raut for the petitioner.
My lord.
Mr. Devasis Naik, additional government advocate for the state. And counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. A prayer for accommodation is made on behalf of the learned counsel for the petitioner. पूरा hybrid mode ले चलिए तो? Yes. As a prayed for list on.
5,
When do you want,
My
Mr. Acharya?
My lord, my lord, 5
Grant another opportunity to the petitioner. Case diary is available. The learned AGS submits that case diary is available. Yes.
Oblige, my lord.
20,
20 May, please. ma'am.
Yes.
The CD was called for
Yes.
and the case is adjourned to today.
Yes.
CD they have received.
20 my lords had called for
164 statement have you received?
That hasn't come.
Okay. Mr. Dipti Ranjan Bhukta for the petitioner. Mr. Devasis Naik, AGA for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner refers to the earlier orders passed by this court regarding obtaining copies of the 164 statement. Statement of the victim recorded under the 164 CRPC. The learned AGA seeks further accommodation as prayed for. How much time, Mr. Naik? When do you want, Mr. Bhukta?
Your lordship fix any day. I don't have any objection.
10 days, my lord, 10 days.
After 10 days कर दियो तो 22/11/2023. Yes. Yes, next.
21,
May I please, your lordship? While the petitioner is in custody since 26-23 Milord, being charged sheeted in a case under section 354D, 379, 506, 290, 2A, 34 of Indian Penal Code and section 66, 67 of IT Act, my lord. He has already been in custody since by 22/6/23, my lord. Charge sheet has already been submitted. Victim is a major girl, my lord. And the statement of the victim reveals that the victim had love affairs with you and Littunar, our beloved, not against the present, not with the.
Yes, next.
Item 22,
To be called again at 2 p.m.
23,
To be called again at 2 p.m.
Your
24.
Lordship, I'm seeking adjournment on behalf of Mr. Mahapatra. He's actually suffering from fever.
23.
Yes, my lord.
Your name, madam?
Sheetal Das. I have no power in this case.
Miss M.S. Sital. You write SHEET.
Yes, sir.
Sital Das on behalf of J.K. Mahapatra for the petitioner. Mr. Devasis Naik, additional government advocate for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation due to personal difficulty. Prayer for adjournment. Change order. Prayer for adjournment is sought for on behalf of the learned counsel for the petitioner due to personal difficulty. As prayed for list on 29/11/2023, the learned AGA submits that case diary is available, including the statement of the victim recorded under section 164 of the CRMC. Yes. Next. Yes, please.
24,
Lordship, can I taken up the matter after 1 week?
Your name, sir?
Khageshwar Behera.
Mr. K. Behera for the petitioner. Mr. Devasis Naik, additional government advocate for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to comply with the earlier order dated 13/9/2023, reiterated on 11/10/2023. To file affidavit on behalf of the petitioner, indicating the past allegations of criminal activity, if any, against him. The learned AGA submits that
Case diary has not
to
yet
grant
come.
further time, to grant further time. List on how much time, sir? 30/11. 30/11/2023.
Lordship, 2 items is there. Sub item
See,
is
1 week kuch और जल्दी रखो. 2011. 2011/2023. Case diary is available.
No, my lords, I'll call.
The learned AGA shall obtain up-to-date case diary and instruction, including the allegations of criminal activity against the petitioner, if any. Stop. Yes.
Pardon, my lord.
Sub-item, yes.
Lordship, I am for the sub item.
Sorry. Item 24, you are in the sub-item.
Lordship, on behalf
You are Mr. K. Behra, na?
Lordship,
So your name is in the first item, sir. You are not looking at the list. Second, same order.
Lordship, I am
Kirtim Digal and other one is
Manabhanjan Pradhan.
Manabhanjan Pradhan. That is the first item. Yes, sub-item you are for Amuletna Panda.
No, my lord.
Sub-item Kirtim Digal. Call it again at 2 p.m. account kariye. Due to Passover diya hochi. Call again at 2 p.m.
Pardon, my lord.
Yes, next.
25,
Yes.
Pardon, my lord.
25 you are there.
22.
So please wait, sir. Don't just, I mean, 22 has been passed over, I think. Passed over, yes. Next. 25.
25,
Call again at 2 p.m.
26,
26, we play for an adjournment.
Sorry?
I pray for an adjournment.
Adjournment.
Yes.
When do you want, sir?
20th of November.
28th.
28.
28. Kuldeep Mahanti for the petitioner. Mr. Devasis Naik, AGA for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. The order dated 9/10/2023, directing to file affidavit on behalf of the petitioner. noting the submission of the learned counsel for the petitioner that he shall file affidavit indicating the past allegations against the petitioner regarding criminal activity has not been complied with. List on 28/11/2023 to grant another opportunity. Up to date case diary is there.
My lords.
Lord DGA submits that case diary is available. Has been received. Case diary has been received. Yes.
27.
My lord, in item 27, I prefer 1 week after, my lord. And
Both
therefore-
matters you are there.
No, my lord, in the sub item, Mr. Asit Kumar Janna is there, my lord. On behalf of Mr. Asit Kumar
Acha,
Janna.
first item, Mr. Amlan Shakti Paul for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he may be accommodated to file affidavit on behalf of the petitioner indicating the past allegations of any criminal activity, comma, if any, as of in terms of the earlier orders. As prayed for list on
My lord, 1 week after.
11.
Yes,
29/11. Case diary is available.
my lords.
The Learned AGA submits that case diary is available. Second matter, Mr. A.S. Paul, Amlan Shakti Paul on behalf of Asit Kumar Janna. Same order?
Yes, my lord.
You have not filed. The affidavit has not been filed.
No, my lord. For the first item, it was affidavit which I filed. For-
Filed?
Yes, my lord.
Then you are not telling that. When did you file the affidavit, sir?
And, my lord, earlier I have filed on that.
My order sheet is not showing that, sir.
Yes, my lord, I will
Your
file.
BLAPL 8420.
Yes, my lord.
But which is where you are appearing is
Yes, ma'am.
8420.
Yes, my lord.
It is not showing.
Yes, my lord, I will file another application.
The second matter,
On behalf of Mr. Janna.
Jenna, you are saying
Yes.
they are also the same order. There is no compliance of
Yes,
that order.
yes, yes, my lord. Same order mail.
Yes.
Okay.
28.
My lord, I took 28. I prefer some more time to file affidavit, my lord.
Anyone there for the victim? Anyone is appearing? Miss Das, you are there for. You are in 30. Miss Seboti Soren for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik AGA for the state. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that the affidavit
Regarding antecedent, my lord.
or लिख ले? On behalf of the petitioner indicating his indicating allegations of past criminal activity, comma, if any, has not been filed and further time may be granted. As prayed for list on 30/11.
My lord.
30/11/2023. The secretary, the officer in charge, the registrar in charge of the High Court Legal Services Authority shall intimate Mr. D.K. Ponda, engaged by the HLSA, High Court Legal Services Authority, to appear on behalf of the informant, public victim, regarding the next state. Yes,
Obliged.
HCLSA. That is HCLSA. Yes. Next, please. Yes.
29.
Please, my lord.
Yes.
I am in custody since 20th of May 2023, my lords. Charge sheet has been submitted.
Here you are there for the victim. Yes.
Charge sheet is
Statement of the victim is there on behalf of Tanmay Kumar Mohanty for the petitioner. Mr. Devasis Naik, additional government advocate for the state. The prayer for adjournment is sought for on behalf of the learned counsel for the petitioner by Ms. Das, who being present, Ms. Das, learned counsel, being present at the virtual court, Odisha High Court at Khordha, Bhubaneswar. The report of the learned court in session of the matter, that is the ad hoc additional session judge, comma fast track special court into bracket POXO, comma Bhubaneswar is received. Indicating that the case stands posted to 2/11/2023. The further report may be obtained by the registry regarding the present status of the matter. When do you want, Ms. Das? List on 4/12/2023 as prayed for.
31.
Yes.
31 में भाई adjournment.
Mr. S.K. Patnaik for the petitioner. For the informant, who is there? Mr. Devasis Naik, AGA for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. As prayed for list on. When do you want, Mr.?
4th December.
4/12/2023.
Item 37 also same man. Another accused.
31 and 37 same FIR.
Fine.
37. The court in session of the matter shall through the learned secretary, through the secretary DLSA, shall inform the petitioner oblique victim, informant oblique victim to engage any counsel. The learned counsel for the learned counsel, if so engaged by the DLSA, shall have the liberty to appear before this court through the being present at the nearby VC room of the Odisha High Court, nearby virtual court of the Odisha High Court. Yes.
32.
May I please, Lords?
Yes, Mr. Das.
My lord, the alleged offense under section 302
376(3) along with other offences.
Yes.
The petitioner is in custody since 3/1/2023.
Yes.
In the meantime, charge sheet submitted. Your Lordship, kindly see, I have enclosed the charge sheet, page number 26, my lord.
Eyewitnesses account or last seen or what is
No, my lord.
I don't have
Totally
the
a false
page
case, my lord. Your Lordship, kindly see the.
false case of 302? Acquittal
So far, 376 also. Your Lordship, kindly see.
So you see, in case of a 302, when it is a false case, is because the the standard of proof is so high.
It is the evidence of the medical. Your Lordship, kindly see. The last.
Sir, I am not observing anything as far as the merits of the case is concerned. Because that's to my humble understanding, that's not the correct approach. It's a question of trial.
My lord, if my lord, the medical evidence is not supported my lord, my case, my lord, I am in custody, my lord, in that.
Sir, what is the medical evidence that has not supported the prosecution?
Yes, my lord.
Mr. B. Karna. Asun. So, petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik AG for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments, though it was granted earlier. List on.
22
When do you want, Mr. Karna?
My lord, 1 week after.
22/11/2023. As prayed for, the learned DG submits that case diary is available. Yes. Yes.
Item 34.
Yes.
My lord, as per direction, I have not filed the affidavit, my lord.
Mr. Amlan Sakti Paul for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik AGA for the state, learned counsel for the petitioner seeks further accommodation to indicating the past allegations of criminal activity, if any, against the petitioner. When do you want, Mr. Paul?
21st.
As prayed for, list on 21/11. That week 21 is available, Mr. Bari.
Okay.
21/11/2023. Here, the case diary
It's not available.
The learned AGS submits that he shall obtain the case diary, up to date case diary,
Yes.
and past allegations of criminal activity, if any, against the petitioner. Yes.
35.
35. Divedi.
35, I prefer an adjournment, Lordship.
Mr. Hota.
Lordship.
Mr. S.
Hota.
Mr. S. Hota on behalf of S.K. Divedi.
Lordship.
For the petitioner. Mr. Devasis Naik AGA for the state. P76(3). For informant, none. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments. This is a case from which place?
Lordship, I have no.
Fulbani, my lord.
Fulbani. The accommodation, the learned AGA submits that case diary is available.
Is available.
They submit the case diary is available. As prayed for by the petitioner, list on 4/12/2023.
Item 36.
So, Paul.
May I please, Lord?
Yes.
It's a case of 394. My lord, meantime, our charge sheet has been submitted. And the allegation that prosecution case that while a person is coming with a motorcycle, two unknown persons came in a motorcycle and snatched away the gold chain. And last occasion, my lord has directed to file a comprehensive affidavit regarding antecedents.
Yeah.
I have filed the affidavit regarding antecedent. As per my instruction, the petitioner was involved in 6 numbers of cases.
You serve a copy of that? Have you served?
My lord, I have the copy of the affidavit. I'll take instruction.
You obtain instruction on
My
that.
lord. Yes, ma'am.
So Paul submits that in terms of the earlier order. He has filed affidavit on behalf of the petitioner, indicating the past allegations through petitioner. Affidavit through whom?
My lord, his sister, my lord.
Through his sister.
Yes, my lord.
indicating the past allegations against the petitioner. A copy of the affidavit has been served on the learned AGA, who shall obtain instruction. When do you want, Mr.?
My lord, 21.
As
1
prayed
week
for
after.
list on 25, you were saying?
22.
22nd, 11, 22, 11, 2023. The learned AGA shall obtain up-to-date instruction. Yes, next.
The 37 is similar to 31. 37. There is 31, 37. नहीं 30.
38.
My lord, I prefer short adjournment because I will file deposition copy. I have
Mr.
not.
Pitambar Jenna for the petitioner. Mr. Devasis Naik, AGA for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to furnish the copies of the depositions of the prosecution witnesses in terms of his, as recorded, in terms of his submission as recorded on 29/9/2023. The learned court in Para, as prayed for list on 29/11. Then write the learned court in session of the matter shall through its office shall intimate the victim oblique informant that they have this is 376(3).
Yes, Lord.
They have the liberty to they have the right of audience. They have the right of audience in the present proceeding. Come on, they can seek the assistance of the learned counsel engaged through legal aid. Stop, para. If any learned counsel is engaged through legal aid, he shall have the liberty to appear through the nearest available virtual court of the Odisha High Court. Lepchondra nahi. On. Free then the registry shall intimate the order to the learned court in session of the matter. Yes.
39.
Yes, Mr. Pradhan. Mr. Kabiraj Pradhan for the petitioner, Mr. Standing counsel for the state, Mr. M.S.Sahoo for the informant. Anyone on behalf of M.S.Sahoo? Informant, M.S.Sahoo for the informant, the learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation.
Seek some instruction from the
accommodation to obtain instruction and advance arguments. The learned standing counsel and advance arguments as spread for list on. When do you want, Mr. Pradhan?
some adjournment, my lord.
Kebe?
20th week commencing.
December and never now. Trend ta dekhu nante apna.
Week commencing 10th.
No, say again.
20th of now.
28/11.
Item.
Upon take a learned brother को inform कर दिया तो Mr. Jyotirmoy is a busy counsel. He hardly appears in this court. Can't inform कर देवे. Yes. Yes.
Item 40.
Item 40, Lordship, on behalf of Mr. Ramesh Ojha, permitted to withdraw.
40.
Item 40.
Let me check the order sheet.
The petition.
Mr. S. Hota on behalf of R.C. Ojha, Ramesh Chandra Ojha for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the State. Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks to withdraw the petition. Case diary is available.
Yes, 164 statement, my lord.
The learned standing counsel submits that up-to-date case diary along with the section, along with the statement of the victim recorded under 161. The section 164 of the CRPC is available. Para. In view of the submissions made on behalf of the learned counsel for the petitioner, the petition stands disposed of. At this stage. Dismissed at this stage. Dismissed at this stage. Yes. Memo dated filed on behalf of the learned counsel for the petitioner is taken on record.
Lordship, সেটা লিখি দিলে এটা ভালো হন্তা কি ডিসপোজ আর দিয়ে দিয়েছি লর্ডশিপ সেটা লিখি
ଆପଣ କହିଲେନି
লিখি ଦେଇଛି
ডেট কিছু দেবে পার্টিকুলারস দেবে না অলওয়েজ বি ভেরি পার্টিকুলার ডেট দেবে কেস নম্বর দেবে what is there not to mention ଆପଣ ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ଦେଇ ପାରିବେ
ଲର୍ଡସିପ ମେମୋଟା ମୁଁ ଦେଇଦେବି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ବେଟର
ତାହେଲେ ଜଷ୍ଟ ପାସ୍ ଓଭର କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ ଥରେ ସେଟା ଲେଖା ଲେଖି କରିକି ପାସ୍ ଓଭର କରିଦେଇଥାନ୍ତି ଅର୍ଡରଟା ପୁରା କାଟିଦେଲେ ଚଳିବ ସେ ଆଉ ଥରେ ଭୁଲ ଭାଲ ହବ ପରେ ପଛରେ କାଟି ଖାଲି ଆପିୟରାନ୍ସ ଯାହା ଅଛି ସେୟା ରହିବ କିନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ ଥରେ ଦେଇଦେବେ ୟେସ୍
41.
Yes.
Offense under section 417, 376, 323, 379, 386.
Anyone for the informant? Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for. List on 6/12/2023 28 week रखुना 6/12/2023 the learned standing counsel submits that the case diary and the statement of the victim recorded under section 164 of the CRPC is available. Yes. Yes.
42 my lord, can I have a glance at the last order of 9/10/2023 and therein my lord.
So Amulya Ratna Ponda for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the state. Tarini.
Sir.
Tarini Charana na kon?
खाली तारिणी पड़ेगी
ଆପଣ ଖାଲି ତାରିଣୀ କେମିତି ହେଲେ
सर प्रसाद थिला से मैट्रिक
ସେଥିପାଇଁ secretary counsel for the state informant oblique victim none तापरे first paragraph लिखिले addresses arguments लिखिले none appears for the informant when the matter is called though as per the report dated 2/11/2023 received from the ADJ cum special judge Pokso Koraput at Jaipur indicates that the informant oblique victim has been informed regarding their right of audience in the present proceeding. The learned ADJ cum special judge Pokso bracket closed shall do well to engage counsel through the under the aegis of LSA, DLSA to represent the victim oblique informant. The learned counsel shall have the liberty to appear being present at the virtual court, Odisha High Court. Yes, stop. A copy of the order be intimated to the learned ADJ cum special judge into bracket Pokso, Koraput and the learned secretary DLSA. Needful. List on when do you want Mr. Panigrahi? 21/11/2023. Yes.
44.
Yes.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes, please.
My lord, in this case, a lady of aged about 65 years, having no fault of her, is in custody since 6/5 26/5/2023 in connection with the case, Your Lordship. Your Lordship may kindly come.
What is the
to-
overt act attributed?
There is no overt act.
Yes.
Nothing.
Overt act is not attributable to present.
Omnibus allegation.
Only allegation, my lord, after the act of overt, my lord, the act committed by the son of the my lord, the present petitioner. Actually, the
Yes.
son of the present petitioner killed the wife, my lord, his own wife. Thereafter, my lord, the present petitioner tried to conceal that head. Actually, the
Severed.
head,
The head has been severed from the body.
My lord, my lord, the present petitioner tried to, my lord,
Case diary is available.
Yes, my lord. And
You are Mr. Tripathi. Mr. Biswaranjan.
Biswajit Ranjan Tripathi.
Sorry, sir.
Biswajit Ranjan Tripathi.
Mr. Biswajit Ranjan Tripathi. For the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the State. The learned counsel for the petitioner's first paragraph, then para 2. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that considering the age of the petitioner, that she is 65 years of age and is in custody.
26/5/2023.
My lord. And as per the prosecution case, no overt act has been alleged against the petitioner as far as the commission of the crime of murder is concerned. The petitioner may be showed indulgence as far as prayer for bail is concerned. The learned standing counsel opposes the prayer for bail, referring to the materials contained in the case diary produced by the prosecution. By the investigating agency. Prosecution, no, by the investigating agency. The allegation against the petitioner.
The rejection order, Your Lordship, that is clearly page 14.
Having heard the learned counsel for the petitioner and the learned standing counsel for the state, this court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner, subject to such terms and conditions that would be imposed by the learned court in season of the matter, disposed of accordingly. It is noticed that there is no overt act attributable to the petitioner. Attributed to the petitioner as far as the allegations in the FIR and the case presented by the investigating agency before the learned court. Because this cannot be precedent for the co-accused.
Yes.
How many have been arrested?
2 persons.
Two persons.
Mother and son.
Yes.
Published.
Yes. On लिखले sentence आउथरे पढ़ंतु. Pertaining to the commission of the crime of murder. Pertaining to the commission of the crime of murder. Yes. Yes.
45.
None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity. List on 20 na 13 20 कर दियो the order should occur. Here notices were issued for what? Limitation na कौन पे? You inform Mr. Mahapatra. Satyanarayana Mahapatra. Yes. Mr. None for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the state.
No, we don't have the copy of that.
Okay. 45 petitioner none to grant another opportunity. None appears for the petitioner. When the matter is called to grant further opportunity, list on 14, 11, 20, 23 कर दियो. Yes. So Mahapatra who was standing counsel school and math. Yes.
No candidate.
46.
Mr. 46. 46, Mr. Spandan Mohanty on behalf of Saroj Kumar Das for the petitioner. As per the office note dated so and so, requisites for issuance of notice to opposite party has not been filed. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks further accommodation. As prayed for, list on date korthile. Date ta dithante na. As prayed for, list on. As prayed for further time granted for filing of requisites for the 3 weeks time granted for filing of requisites for issuance of notice. Yes. Next.
47.
Same appearance, Mr. Spandan Mohanty for Saroj Kumar Das for the petitioner. The office note dated so and so indicates that neither AD nor unserved notice is back from opposite party number 1 to 5. Subpara, the learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to do the needful. As prayed for, further 3 weeks time granted. Yes.
48.
Fresh steps, my lord.
48, take fresh steps. Mr. Pradhan, you are there for 2, 3 and 4.
Yes.
Mr. Standing Counsel for the state petitioner. Mr. Lakshman Pradhan for opposite parties 2, 3 and 4. As per the office note dated so and so. See that
My lord, fresh notice for OP number 1 only.
As per office note, neither AD nor unserved notice is back from OP number 1. The learned standing counsel seeks leave to take notice afresh to the OP number 1 by registered post with AD. Prayer is allowed. Let requisites be filed for issuance of notice afresh to OP number 1 by registered post with AD in the present correct address. 3 weeks time.
Yes, sir.
For the 3 weeks time is granted to do the needful. Yes.
49.
Mr. Standing Counsel MC, this case 69 of 2007, Standing Counsel for the state. Opposite party none. None appears for the opposite party when the matter is called.
This case is condonation.
This case has been filed for condoning the delay of about 181 days in filing the petition to grant further opportunity to the opposite party. List on 5/12/2023. जो delay लिखिले delay of 184 days as pointed by the stamp reporter. Yes. Next, please. Yes.
50.
Mr. Prasanta P.K. Ponda, he is not there. Mr. Standing Counsel for the state.
Hello.
Mr. Opposite party none. None appears for the opposite party when the matter is called. Opposite party 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. The copy has been served.
No, my lord.
Mr. Standing Counsel seeks further accommodation to serve copy or extra copy of the miscase.
My lord, on 27/6 it was served, my lord. As 27/6 the order was there. On 27/6 on P.K. Ponda that was served, my lord, in court.
Okay. The learned counsel for the standing counsel submits that the extra copy of the petition has been served on the learned counsel for the opposite party in court on
27/6 for 2014.
27/6/2014. The office note indicating that receipt of service of extra copy receipt has been filed
in court, my lord.
Receipt should have been filed. That's
In
the
court,
problem. So that is a defect again.
Then I would take my lord another. 28.
28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. indicates that receipt of the service has not been filed. Para. The learned standing counsels submits that he shall again serve the copy of the petition and file the receipt accordingly. Let steps be taken within 2 weeks.
Yes, Your Lords.
Yes, next.
51,
51, 100 rupee cost.
Yes, my lord. 5,000.
Mr. Standing Counsel for the petitioner, state for the petitioner, opposite party none. The learned counsel for the learned standing counsel submits that he shall verify if the cost of rupees 100 has been paid to the learned counsel for the opposite party. And in case it has not been paid, the same shall be paid
Receipt will be
within 3 weeks and the receipt shall be filed. Yes.
52,
Mr. Samaresh Patnaik on behalf of U.R. Jenna for the petitioner. Mr. Opposite party none. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation as paid for list on 7/12/2023.
item 53,
That same order.
Cost has not been or payment of cost to the opposite party.
But that same order as 51, my lord.
Same order as 51. The cost of rupees 1,000 here.
No, 1,000.
1,000 tong. Yes.
54,
Mr. Standing 54, Mr. Standing Counsel for the state. Learned counsel for the standing counsel submits that due to inadvertence, the postal requisites could not be filed and prays for further time. Prayer is allowed. Let postal requisites be filed for issuance of notice to opposite party by registered post with AD within 3 weeks. Unutilized copies, oblique requisites shall be utilized. Yes, next.
55,
Same as 54.
Same is to be repeated, my lord.
55, Mr. Satyasundar Kanungo AGA. For the petition.
In 3 weeks.
Opposite party blank. These are all fresh matters, fresh orders. Then 56, Mr. Kanungo, same order.
My lord.
As 54. 57,
57,
Mr. S.S. Kanungo AGA for the state. The miscase 13 of 2016.
Delay continuation application is
The miscase has been filed for continuation of delay in filing the petition. Delay of so many days, likhibe. That is 190 days.
in my
Sorry,
petition.
66 days.
60 days.
66 days, as pointed by the staff reporter. Had learned AGA issue notice. Let notice be issued by registered post with AD. Requisites to be filed within 3 weeks. Yes, next.
item 58,
Mr. A. Maharana on behalf of D.K. Patra for the petitioner. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that they have no instructions at present on behalf of the petitioner to pursue the matter. Mr. S.S. Can here
Here,
private
state
opposite
is
party since the matter is pending since 2011. Since the matter is pending since 2011 and is yet to be taken up for admission for grant of leave to appeal. The memo for withdrawal is allowed. Sorry, the memo is allowed. The memo is taken on record. The memo is taken on record. Para. The petition is disposed of accordingly. Yes, next.
59,
None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. defects as pointed by the stamp reporter be removed within 3 weeks. Yes. 60.
60,
Miss S. Jenna for the petitioner. The defect as pointed by the SR be removed within 3 weeks. Yes.
61,
Same order as 60. Same appearance. Next, please.
62,
Mr. Samaresh Patnaik on behalf of UR Jenna for the petitioner. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. Defect as per SRB removed within 3 weeks. Yes. Next, please.
63,
Mr. Patra is no more. I think he passed away. Petitioner none. Defect as pointed by the SRB removed within 3 weeks. 64, yes.
64,
My lord.
Remove the defect, sir.
Remove the defect, removed
Already.
already. By sir.
Your name, sir?
BK Naik.
Mr. BK Naik. On behalf of
Deficit
Basudev
court
Pujari.
has been paid.
Sir, you are
Deficit-
not appearing. You are appearing in all matters and without Okalat.
By the time it was filed, I was not.
I understand, sir, but once you, this is a inherited brief. You should, almost all matters you are appearing. So BK Naik for the petitioner. On behalf of Basudev Pujari for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Kanungo EGA for the state. You are Mr. Mahapatra, you are there.
No, next
Achha.
item.
The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the defects as pointed by the SR has been removed. Registry shall verify and proceed. Yes. Next, please.
65,
Satyajit Mahapatra for the petitioner.
Lordship, file ta mililani sakalu. Tomorrow, Lordship.
Mr. S.S. Kanungo EGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation as the case brief has been misplaced in his office. As prayed for list on 20 na kebe?
Gali asle ko.
On 15.
Yes.
15, 11, 20, 23. Yes. Next, please.
66,
Rest of the matters after recess. Nanda, Amulya Ratna, I'm sorry, Ponda. Amulya Ratna Ponda.
Miller, here Miller.
Your item is
24 kote ache.
22, 42.
42.
Another is 7 Lordship.
Other matters are password matters are there.
Because 2 matters are taken up on merits. So rather than that way, I was all the matters will be called.
Yes.
Here Miller, preliminary charge sheet submitted on 5/9/2023.
Deepak Ponda, Esra Tayar Ponda. Body. Mr. A.R. Ponda for the petitioner. Mr. 42, you are there, Mr. Standing Counsel?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Standing Counsel for the state. First paragraph, then second para lekhontu. The Lorded Counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is languishing in jail since
Miller
8/7/2023.
Yes, ma'am.
8/7.
In the meanwhile, the final prosecution report preliminary
on 5/9/2023.
That is the only one that has been submitted.
Yes.
The preliminary prosecution report has been filed. Final prosecution FPR into bracket preliminary kar diyo. Has been filed on 5/9/2023. It is submitted that considering the nature of offense and the maximum punishment that can be imposed, the petitioner is shown to be indulgent by this court as far as prayer for grant of bail is concerned. It is further submitted that the petitioner shall abide by any term and condition that may be imposed for grant of bail. So, it is submitted the petitioner being a person having roots in the society, there is no apprehension of he escaping the jurisdiction of the learned court in session of the matter. Para. Learned Standing Counsel, referring to the materials contained in the case diary submitted by the investigating agency, opposes the prayer for bail. Para. The Learned Standing Counsel submits that he has not received further instructions in terms of the earlier order dated 09.10.2023, wherein at paragraph 2, a report of forensic analysis and information provided by the service provider up to video, objectionable video, quote kar debe, was directed to be obtained. In response to the same, no further instructions have been received. The Learned Standing Counsel on instruction submits that at the preliminary stage itself, the investigating agency takes all steps for deletion of any objectionable material as against the alleged victim, if any. So that is how I have to give a general, because already 1 month is over.
Normal practice.
Para. Considering the submissions of the Learned Counsel for the petitioner, the Learned Standing Counsel for the state, and the fact that the petitioner is aged about 23 years and should assimilate himself with the society, being given an opportunity by showing good conduct and behavior, this court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner, subject to such stringent terms and conditions that would be imposed by the learned court in session of the matter, which shall also contain a condition that any deviation from violation of any of the terms and conditions shall result in filing of petition for cancellation of bail by the informant / victim / law enforcement agency. disposed of accordingly.
May I say one thing? Item 24 would pass.
Passover.
Pass.
डका हबो ना substantive order जोथरे अछि सो सेटा को आपण तो के अपियर करनांती फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड फोर्थ फिफ्थ पासओवर होछि सित पई समय भी जाउछि so another matter Mr. Hota mentioned that he was acquitted, so that is how I said that you mentioned
that item 40 mil
40 call the Passover items.
Passover item 7.
None appears for the petitioner, though the matter is called twice over, once at the beginning when the matter reached, and again after the resumption of the court proceeding after lunch break. 7 डाकले ना hybrid mode लिखिवे opposite party Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel लिखिवे for the state. None had appeared when the matter was last taken up on. Appeared for the petitioner when the matter was last taken up on 12/10/2023, and to grant another opportunity, the matter was adjourned to be taken up today. Earlier, none had appeared for the petitioner on 4/10/2023, 12/9/2023, and it was adjourned at the instance of the learned counsel for the petitioner on 2/8/2023, 4/7/2023, 30.05.2023. Case diary is available.
Yes, ma'am.
The learned additional standing counsel submits that case diary is available. But apparently, the petitioner is not interested in pursuing the matter, as none appears even after several adjournments granted by this court. But the petition stands disposed of. Yes, next.
14.
May I please, your lordship? I will say nothing. My friend will say.
Lord, I've verified the contents of the affidavit through IO, my lord. They said it is correct.
And obviously the other order is part of the judicial. It is a judicial order.
Is that EOW? Your lordship may pass.
And the problem is that you are indirectly you have frustrated that earlier order by the court. If what you are saying is correct. See, out of the same project, there were say 120 allottees or 100 allottees.
That my lord is the director. There may be other my lord employees my lord in the of the company my lord. They may have
no. I'm not. That's not the question. I understand what you are saying. I'm talking about this particular petitioner where coordinate bench has granted an order as cited by the learned senior counsel. That paragraph you have seen that.
My lord, in that EOW case, your lordship, that by June.
This is not a EOW case. You are saying.
My lord,
I mean, this is not a here. The investigator is not the EOW.
No.
General police.
Achha. Then still worse. Then tomorrow another agency will arrest him.
See, very peculiar.
In one high-profile case, they did not arrest even he surrendered the very high-profile person before Supreme Court. Till the other, they just waited for months together so that he will be the second time he will be arrested by the other India agency. Then what is the question of liberty? And you see the purpose of granting bail in the other matter that he will fulfill the commitment. Anyway.
He's the director actually. His director means my lord.
Obviously, so I got your point.
Every company.
But I didn't realize that this is another investigating agency.
Then if that is so, my lord, I will go to the extent of saying that what they have done for complying the order that earlier order for June 2024.
No, you have helped him by detaining. Now he will say that I could not comply the order because I was never allowed to go on bail.
he can say that's a company, other
whatever it may be.
What?
There is a specific observation by this court that
by June 2020.
yes. Mr. S.C. Mahapatra, senior counsel, instructed by Mr. S. Mahapatra for the petitioner. Mr. Standing Counsel for the state.
Let them deposit some amount to ensure the.
Yes, Mr. Mahapatra, I hope you have instruction regarding that.
Because in other bail applications, relating to same such allegations, in my lord bail application 5778.
Any instruction or you want to obtain instruction regarding that?
Your lordship may impose cash security. That may be reasonable because I was directed to comply the project and hand over. Keeping that view of the matter, let your lordship impose.
No, those conditions will be imposed by the learned court in session of the matter.
Oh. Offense is 420 and date of custody is.
No, considering that only the coordinate bench granted matter. Because there are the allegation is that the persons who have deposited, they are suffering. So by hanging this person, those person will not get anything. So perhaps that is the reason the coordinate bench granted that order. The learned senior counsel reiterates his submissions as noted in the order dated 18/10/2023. After hearing the learned senior counsel for the petitioner and the learned standing counsel, on 18/10/2023, the following order was passed. Para. The learned standing counsel submits that he has received instructions from the investigating agency, which is the concern of the which is pursuant to the FIR in PS case number, because how to show that they are different from that EOW. This is PS case number.
This is PS case number. Manchester PS case number 490. FIR in the PS case number so and so, Manchester PS, Bhubaneswar. Para. It is submitted that the averments contained in the affidavit filed on behalf of the petitioner regarding the genuineness of power of attorney, my lord.
Regarding the genuineness of the power of attorney is correct. The learned counsel, referring to the earlier order, earlier order dated 18/10/2023, paragraphs 1 and 2, submits that though the coordinate bench granted bail in another connected matter that was investigated by the economic offense wing of the CIDCB, that is under CIDCB, of the CIDCB, Crime Investigation Department, Crime Branch, Odisha Police, CIDCB of the State Police. The present case is investigated and action has been taken by the concerned police of the Manchester PS. Para. The learned senior counsel, apart from the submissions, apart from reiterating the submissions as noted above in the order dated 18/10/2023, further submits that the petitioner shall abide by any terms and conditions that would be imposed by the learned court in session of the matter. The petitioner shall make all endeavor to take steps in terms of the order dated that is 2/5/2023 in BL APL number 12357 of 2022, passed by the coordinate bench. It is further submitted that the petitioner, being a local person having roots in the society, he shall subject himself to the jurisdiction of the learned court in session of the matter. The learned standing counsel, referring to the allegations made in the allegations made against the petitioner and the materials contained in the case diary submitted by the investigating agency, opposes the prayer for bail. Having heard the learned senior counsel for the petitioner, the learned standing counsel, and considering the material contained in the record, considering the material on record, this court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner subject to such stringent terms and conditions that would be imposed by the learned court in session of the matter, disposed of accordingly.
That deposit part, my lord.
No, because the learned court shall impose such terms and conditions after hearing the learned counsel for the petitioner and the learned counsel, learned public prosecutor.
Yes, regarding deposit, my lord.
Because the thing is that suppose I predetermine that, suppose the court wants to make an more amount.
Amount, your lordship,
because again, because right now, as you have cited that Supreme Court order, that condition per se is not of no purpose as far as the present bail petition is concerned. Because that will be deposited with the court.
Yes, my lord.
There is an order by the court
without
to the extent that
prejudice to the right and contention, that will be.
No, that is there, but you have to. The court should consider that because there is a direction that he should hand over the flats.
That thereafter.
Yes, in that case, there would be an order by the court in session of the matter.
My lord, thereafter, my lord, after that order, my lord, that will be complied by June 2024, my lord. Thereafter, in two other bail applications, this
cash security, suppose whatever amount the cash security, you have mentioned before the court when the matter is taken up for bail conditions, whatever amount. But again, by just simply saying that he will be depositing, but the other matter with the order is very clear.
Let me say that
here actually I shouldn't have taken, but since it is a different bail petition, I have to take up the matter. I can't avoid the bail petition also.
Yes, your lordship.
Perhaps ideally,
that is your lordship,
and that is because of you, because you are having so many, separate prosecution report in multiple cases out of the same project.
Yes. For that only, my lord, although the allegation of misappropriation is 18 lakhs, 19 lakhs, the Honorable Court has directed for deposit of 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs.
Comply the coordinate tax order. That is most important than depositing cash.
Mr. Mahapatra, in fact, he did not say tell it in so many words, but he has in fact said that the statements is correct.
She kahinki insist on cash security, I do not understand. If there is any logic, your lordship may.
No, he is not saying regarding cash security. But he is saying that there is a trend as far as this court is concerned, that to deposit some amount which shall be without prejudice.
Yes.
That will be in the interest of the persons who have given money to get the land or the building. That is not exactly cash security. Because I have been discussing this after being assigned with this assignment. That is not exactly as a cash, because cash security is a condition. Because again, that condition of deposit is also has been deprecated by the Honorable Supreme Court in one order. So in fact, but what is happening? There are cases where several complaints have been made that this person has taken money to give house or flat and he is not giving money. He is not handing over possession.
Not complied within the specified
time. He is not handing over the possession.
Nor that he has not constructed. Construction work was stopped arbitrarily.
No, in fact, considering that only, and here as per Jani, actually, perhaps this matter should have gone to the other bench. But this is a specific separate, as he has now today clarified, it's by the Manchester, not by the UOW. I was in fact surprised that how this could happen. Yes. Or maybe that the petitioner himself wants to be peacefully inside in government, yes. So that he is not harassed by this person.
That's the safest place.
Yes, as far as the intending bidders are, now they will be holding his neck again. And some other police station will file another case and again he will be inside. Or at least the petitioner will request.
My lord may say that it is open for the London court below.
That has
jail avastha standing counsel jai dekhi asibe tiye thara bujiji. They are creating criminals.
Subject to such stringent conditions I have written. But I don't, somehow Mr. Standing Counsel, conflicting orders is not in the interest of justice. In the same case, two different investigating agency, in one, actually to be fair, maybe this arrest is after that.
Yes, yes.
This is subsequent arrest.
Subsequent arrest.
Then that is the reason. Yes.
Sub-item number 3, that 1, 2 identical.
1 to Manchester police station. My lord, the third item, my lord, belongs to Soiz.
So what I was telling is correct.
Yes, sir.
The third item আসে তো connection নাই.
Separate incident.
Separate case. That what happened, just I am explaining. The informant is one of the purchaser of a flat. The flat was purchased, booked in his name. He availed loan from the bank. Thereafter, what happened? The informant and the present petition, they colluded and transferred it to the third party. Thereafter, the bank filed a case before the EOW, implicating the present petitioner, so also the informant in the present case. In order to save himself, for the same self-obligation, he filed an affair, and that was a separate case, was registered at Soidnagar police station. That means I am accused, and I filed a case that I have not committed murder, X has committed murder. That is the case.
And the project?
Yeah.
Here the project is?
Project means flat delivery.
This is a completed project.
Yeah.
The flat owner has given handed over to a third party, taking a loan.
Violating the terms and conditions of the bank. For the bank,
he has not been arraigned as a party, not charge sheeted. Flat owner is also the charge sheeted. His bail has been granted.
Yes.
Then by which court?
By the additional session judge.
By the Learned Trial Court. The Learned Senior Counsel, same order, appearance saman rahila. Yes, Mr. Standing Counsel. Here he has, you see, he's not even the flat owner, he has already handed over.
That was a typewritten agreement.
Obviously, there has to be. Otherwise, how the loan will be granted?
That those things has to be
most likely the petitioner is protected by this thing.
Yes.
So another some flat will be sold long back, 10 years back in some other police station. He will again go behind, and so that he can spend his time peacefully. The Learned Senior Counsel for the submits that first paragraph, second paragraph submits that here the co-accused, namely Sri
Khalli Mahanti, Lordship.
Yes, the informant.
He's the informant actually. Here the informant.
Khalli Mahanti. That's correct.
Khalli
Mahanti.
Sanjeev Mahanti.
Present informant. He's the
here the informant. Where do you find which page? Page 8 or page 9?
Page 10, Lordship.
Yes. Mr. Khalli Mahanti. The informant Khalli Mahanti informant oblique complainant karibe. Complainant 1cc case number 2138 of 2018 is also a co-accused in the case
city case number 4376 of,
sorry microphone kontu
Lordship, city case number 4376 of 2018.
apun ko page re pauchonde seta?
Lordship, I have the order.
Separate achi seta. Dion seta te fere nebe pare. And in the said case, the additional session judge Bhubaneswar has granted bail to Sri Mahanti by order dated 15/11/2018 in B.A. number 229 of 1500 of 2018. The present petitioner is the seller of the property oblique flat to the said Sri Mahanti. And after the default of the loaning to service the loan, the bank had lodged a complaint. Thereafter, the subsequent investigation and subsequent investigation has happened, and the petitioner has been arrested. He submitted that the petitioner is a local person. All those, just repeat that. ଆପଣ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ order ଆର order ଟା ଯାହା କଲେ repeat କରିଦେବେ. The learned standing counsel referring to the allegations and the materials contained in the case diary submitted by the investigating agency opposes the prayer for bail. Having heard the learned senior counsel for the petitioner and learned standing counsel for the state, this court is inclined to grant bail. Same order. Rest order you just reproduce. এটা দরকার আপনাଙ୍କର?
Before parting, may I say one thing?
Yes, please.
A young boy was involved in a 379 case, it is theft case. Thereafter, his father approached me, he was released on bail. After releasing bail for 4 to 5 months, again his father came that my son was again arrested in a murder case. So I had an occasion to meet that boy. Why you committed that crime, a serious crime, young boy? He told me that, sir, while I was in jail, I was mercilessly assaulted by the UTPs, alleging that you committed a small offense. You become a dada and commit a murder. And they prompted me, because he's a very teenage boy, he was prompted so that he committed a murder without any cause. That's why I told that what is happening in the jail. It is not
in fact, I'm really concerned about the youngsters. Recently, I had the occasion to attend the stakeholders, annual stakeholders conference organized by the Supreme Court of JJC. Their actual case was presented in a parallel session. A young boy, he commits certain petty offense. He's inside. Then it is realized that because now the theory is that you take them out of the detention place, that detention home, segregation, and going back to the society. So the issue was whether, but it has to be statutorily followed up. The young, the juvenile in conflict with law who has been separated from that detention home, the juvenile care home or is to be followed up. So he was used for committing some crime by a bigger professional criminal. So then at least he was caught twice or thrice. Then he was tried to be reformed. He was killed ultimately by that particular criminal. After coming out, so that is how the follow-up is so important. To highlight that this case was presented in that committee meeting in a parallel session, not in the main session, because there are individual states. Odisha also presented. It was presented by the director of this child welfare and that department. He's a civil servant. He presented that thing, that how reforms initiatives are to be there for reforming these kind of, and as far as the interface is concerned, they come in contact with the criminals. That's a dangerous thing. And here, at least, he was simply bitten. But what I am telling you, sir, he was killed. So maybe the system, he was taken in the system, he was taken out of the system, he was not protected enough. He was killed, and the disturbing part is that it was reported to be an accident.
Oh, it was reported
because his body was found in the rail track, but ultimately it was found that he was thrown to the rail track.
All right.
Achha, item 22.
Item 22, my lord, I pray for 1 week after my.
You are Mr. Khansama?
Yes, my lord.
Mr. J. Khansama, for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik, additional government advocate for the state. Case diary is available.
My lord.
The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments. As prayed for, list on?
It is, I pray for
30/11, yes, 2023. ସମସ୍ତେ ଡିସେମ୍ବରରେ ନଉଛନ୍ତି ନା ଆପଣ 1/12 ନିଅନ୍ତୁ. That would be that looks much better. 1/12/2023, just the next date. The learned AGS submits that the case diary is available. Case diary has been received. Yes.
Item 24.
24, I am for the sub-item, Lord.
Yes.
Kittim Diga 8175.
24, there is an order dictated already. I think
time little more Millard here. As per the last order 11/10/2023, my lord directed to me file the comprehensive affidavit indicating your previous criminal antecedent.
right. You have not filed that.
I am praying one
Okay,
with
Mr.
one more mistake Millard I had done.
In that order, you have mentioned Aniruddha Das. It should have been mentioned Amule Ratna Ponda. It is brought to the notice of this court that name of the counsel appearing for the petitioner in the order dated 11/10/2023 has been inadvertently typed as Aniruddha Das, who is the learned counsel in the. It's correct. On behalf of Mr. A.R. Ponda. Se order ta katantu. It is brought to the notice of the court. Kati diyon, hala. Mr. A.R. Ponda for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Nayak AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain instruction and file affidavit in terms of the affidavit on behalf of the petitioner in terms of his submissions noted in the order dated 11/10/2023.
Yes.
As prayed for, list on
Next week any day.
See, they said data would already he. So since you see, passing over a matter is a problem when one counsel appears and the other one doesn't appear. Kodiye asu, ठीक है. Kodiye 11 ହେଇଛି. Kodiye 11.
One prayer Millard, paragraph 2. It is submitted that the petitioner has earlier 9 cases. In fact, I have 4 cases. Affidavit indicate kori debi seটা complete.
It's it. Seটা anyway.
Yes.
ठीक है, no problem. You file that affidavit.
Yes.
It will be taken on record. Copy of the affidavit, if filed, shall be served on the learned counsel for the state to enable him to obtain instruction. Yes. Yes.
Item 25.
First item was already taken up when the matter reached. Out of the 2 counsel, 1 counsel appeared. So can I adjourn the matter? Already order is dictated. 24. Achi, hey search. Upon 25 रे 24 रे 8175 of 2023. ठीक है लिखो तो ये order ता धीरे 8175 of 2023. A.R. Ponda for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Nayak AGA for the state.
My
none
lord,
appears for the
my
petitioner.
lord had called for a report. Actually,
Yes, that report is there.
That
That report is there. The none appears for the petitioner, though the matter is called twice over. Once when it reached before the lunch break, and again after resumption of the court proceeding. Appearance लिखिले none and Mr. Devasis Nayak AGA. So and so is the ADJ cum special court under POCSO has furnished report obtained through the inspector in charge Jagatpur police station regarding the petitioner having been intimated her right of audience in the present proceeding. The learned court in session of the matter, that is ADJ cum special court under POCSO at Cuttack, is requested to utilize, no, sorry, is requested to intimate the victim through his office to engage any counsel under the aegis of the DLSA. The Secretary DLSA shall do the needful. The next state shall also be intimated to the complainant oblique victim. मुझे petitioner लिखूं, that is complainant oblique victim. By the learned court in season of the matter. Yes. List on 21, 11, 20, 23. Yes. Registry shall intimate the order to the learned court in season. Yes. Next.
40.
First paragraph. Same order. None appears, though the matter is called twice over. Mr. 40, Mr. Naik, you are there. The learned counsel for the Mr. Hotta for the petitioner. Memo dechandu. Sipurna memo. File se memo. Mr. S. Hotta on behalf of what is his name? R.C. Ojha for the petitioner. Mr. Standing Counsel for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner has been acquitted by the learned court in season. Stating the same, a memo has been filed. The said memo dated 6/11/2023 is taken on record. Registry shall get the up-to-date instruction, oblique information from the learned court in season of the matter. List on 16 रे आसपारिबन आज केते लागि 23 कर दिम आउट टाइम अपन 23. Yes. Next.
66.
66 serial reduction है ना?
आगे.
Petitioner none to grant another opportunity. List on 6/12. Defects as pointed by the SR be removed. Yes.
67.
Petitioner none.
67, I am for the opposite party.
Mr. Your name, sir?
S. Harichandan.
Mr. S. Harichandan for the opposite party. Yes, what is your instruction? What can be done here, sir? Mr. Harichandan?
In fact, here the petitioner has been convicted under section 138 of NI Act. Same
Yes.
was affirmed by the lower appellate court.
Yes.
Against the said order, revision is filed.
So you have, I mean, you have received your money. You have recovered the money.
That part I will take instruction.
Okay.
If he would have,
compensation has been granted.
Have
you received any compensation?
That part I will take instruction.
None for the petitioner, so and so for the Lekile, Harichandan. For the opposite party. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. The learned counsel for the appearing for the opposite party. 6 accommodation to obtain an up-to-date instruction. When do you want? December. List on 8/12. Yes.
If matter would have been compromised, then I will file an affidavit.
Yes, yes. '68. Actually, 60 is same as 52. appearance rahibo Mr. Samaresh Patnaik 52 68 Samaresh Patnaik on behalf of Udit Ranjan Jena. For the petitioner, Mr. Satyasundar Kanungo AG. He has adjourned this matter.
My lord.
As prayed for by the petitioner, list on 7/12. Defects as pointed by the SR be removed in the meantime. Yes, next.
69.
Petitioner none, Mr. Satyasundar Kanungo AG for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. Defects be removed within 3 weeks. Defects as pointed by the SR be removed within 3 weeks.
70.
Petitioner none. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity. List on 8/12. Yes, next.
71.
None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant another opportunity. List on
11/12. 72.
Petitioner none. 72, sir.
71.
71, yes.
Kindly taken up on another day, Mr. Prabhu is appearing in this case. We were yet to receive the record from the ROC for hearing.
What is the subject matter? I could not understand. What is this?
Well, he is requested. I have no.
Why he is the petitioner? Registered company? Why he has filed a CRLLP against acquittal?
You're asking me possible. I have no.
No problem. No problem. Anyway, Mr. Prabhu Prasanna, no, you are Mr. Maharana.
B. Maharana.
Mr. B. Maharana, CGC.
CGC.
Appearance like that. Yes. As prayed for, list on so and so. Yes,
Yeah.
next. Yes, next.
72.
Petitioner none. To grant another opportunity, list on
12/12. 73.
Petitioner none. Mr. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, AC for OP1, OP2 none. None appears when the matter is called. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant another opportunity. List on 13/12. Yes.
74.
Anyone present in any matter, because no point in going on asking and exhausting the list. Page 8, item 73 to 84.
73 to 84.
Yes, sir.
75 re opposite party ପାଇଁ ଅଛି.
Sir, which matter?
75.
75.
For the
75, petitioner none, Mr. H.K. Mund for the opposite party.
And in 76, I am for the petitioner.
To grant another opportunity, list on
14/12.
14/12, Mr. Mund. 76, Mr. H.K. Mund for the petitioner.
None for the rest.
None for the opposite party. 76. 75 डाकिली प्रथम. अपन टे कॉल करन तो लिस्ट आना
76.
हां से डिफिकल्ट होची नाले ऑर्डर लिखे रे. 76, Mr. H.K. Moon for the petitioner, Mr. Opposite party none. Here, why AAC's name is mentioned? State is not a party.
State necessary party no. NI Act matter.
NI Act. So then, okay. NI Act matters. Most of the matters have been just formally it is being kept here. In one matter, at least one learned counsel was fair enough to say that period already undergone and the whatever compensation has been accepted, that may be accepted.
Be lordship appeal ta sarilani ki nai mate instruction nobako.
Okay. The learned counsel 76. Learned counsel petitioner 6 accommodation to obtain up to date instruction. List on 70 14 bar. 76 also 1412.
That's it.
Next 77 dakantu.
77.
Mr. S. Patnaik for the petitioner. Mr. State 77, anyone there?
77.
OP1, Mr. Standing Counsel. OP2, none.
77, my lord, my claim.
The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instruction as prayed for. List on 14 bar.
78.
Item 78 to 84.
Item 82, Your Lordship. I am for the opposite party number 3.
82.
82. That is Securities Exchange Board of India.
Yes.
SEBI. Here
your matter, Sir Acharya?
My lord, this
Achha,
is
83. Okay. Your matter is 82. 82 Dakant.
82.
Petitioner none. Mr. Tapesh Roy on
Union of India, not state.
Opposite party number 3.
Just a second. Just a second. I'm just reaching the brief. OP3.
82, Your Lordship.
Yes. For union, Mr. Maharana, you were there. Maharana Padele. For OP3, none appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity. List on
15 bar.
15 bar 23. Yes.
Oblast.
Yes, 83.
83 Milos is 3 writ petitions 83, 84, 85.
Yes, yes.
Concerning the National Financial Reporting Authority.
Yes.
Your lordships have placed the matter today to consider on the prayer for interim reliefs.
Yes.
This matter is coming up after notice. Your lordship are pleased to issue notice to the union.
So where are they? Mr. Maharana was here just now.
Mr. Behra was appearing that day.
Behra in third matter, Mr. Maharana.
Again.
And the second matter, I think somebody else was appearing.
83, 85.
Apanakara who matter, Mr. Maharana? 85.
85, my lord.
Your name is not there?
34811.
Right.
Last occasion.
Yes. That day you said that the copy was served yesterday, so we'll obtain instruction.
My lord.
So Prabhu Prasanna Behra, you and Bhukta.
Yes, Mr. Bhukta was for 84.
In this matter, my lord, we are filing a petition.
Bhukta had come for his own matter and he has left.
My lord, in this matter, today we are filing a.
No, as far as interim prayer, the petitioner is pressing for interim prayer. So what is your submission? So when do you want, sir? When do you want? Let us not waste time. Let us be specific. Kepe chahunchanti apana?
Today we are filing a petition
for
the adjudication. The matter is not maintainable. In view of there is specific provision of appeal is there.
Are appellate provision thile bhi jodi se kohchandi lack of jurisdiction, it can be taken up. Upon interim prayer re kuhantu.
So far as lordship, I have filed the.
Yes, Mr. Acharya, we are not making any headway. You take the copy and get a date.
My lord, only thing, Milats, I won't stand there filing a reply, Milats, or whatever they are filing, Milats. Only thing, Milats,
no,
my difficulty.
By taking time, they saved you. Now you have seen the order. Because I dictated the order on merits. But only thing is that because you were persuasive that way, so I thought that since they are taking time and saying so.
I'm much obliged. Milats.
So your
if your lordship,
the interim prayer is the same as the final prayer. If I restore your practice, then what is the point in keeping the matter pending for adjudication?
No, my lord, the debarment is for 1 year.
Because yes,
1 year. Upon the period stay karibe, ultimately if the case goes against me, the remaining period will
that you were not arguing last occasion. That you have developed. That's good. That's good. Actually, some alternative you are making. That's good. I encourage that. I definitely encourage that. I'm not.
This is
argument सुन ले तो आपण जेबेटू ए को डिसाइड करे सेबेटू वर्ष जाय से रहिबे
राइट अल्टीमेटली
बट सेटा पिटिशनर कोन लाभ हो
दैट विल फॉलो किस लाभ हो इन फैक्ट आई वुड देयर इज अ वेरी ग्रेव डिफिकल्टी कोन हबो द 12.3 says rule 12.3 of NAFRA rules it says
Mr. Acharya no I asked you then who is the authority who could have taken care of this
ICAI
ICA.
ICA.
So then you respond to that.
No,
I
my
see.
lords. We have taken instruction to that effect, my lords.
So you bring that on record so that let him be satisfied with the pleadings.
My lords, we'll file a reply to that.
Khali gotte difficulty for him. I will not take your lordship
No,
much
please,
time.
please.
23 page ta khali tikke dekhthante. Khali 23 difficulty ta kon roji.
This is 34805.
Agya. No, 34796 first item. 34805 ro bhi same page number.
Yes, 23.
This is the part of the NAFRA rules.
Yes.
Rule 12, my lord, will see manner of enforcement of orders passed in disciplinary proceedings.
12.3, sir.
12.3.
Where orders passed.
Where order passed under Rule 11 imposes a penalty on the auditor or debars the auditor from practice, the order shall be sent to every company or body corporate in which the auditor is functioning as auditor. To all my clients, it will this.
You see, either it is a debarment for the practice. It can't be partly. That's the difficulty.
That's right.
Because I told you that I don't want to discuss that. Suppose you are debarred from auditing the X company, but you are auditing ABCD company. Then what is the point in this or imposing this? This ban for a particular period.
Yeah.
So it has to be for all the companies.
That's right. But only thing, I am explaining irreparable injury that will be caused. My all clients.
No. Actually, I think that there is a way out of that. I'll again not discuss because the point in discussing is of no use. That may either go in your favor or against them, whatever. Because I think this audits is not by only a single person; it is by a firm. So is it that the firm is debarred or the accountant is debarred?
Accountant.
So then, so your colleagues will be auditing the firm, this particular company.
No. The auditing, every auditor, every firm has different auditors. Ultimately, audit report jo sign.
You see, there is a defect in appointment. Here, the debarment is for defect in appointment. There is no AGM to appoint X as auditor. So, but ABC can be appointed as auditor.
That's
but
right.
if this for 1 year, then how to discipline? Your admission is that yes, there is no AGM.
No.
You are admitting that.
Only thing is AGM
because I asked you again, Mr. Acharya, we should not discuss because they are discussing in their presence. By that, what you are educating them, what stand they should take.
Actually, AGM requirement nahi. That is my case. I will
okay.
That is on merits.
Fair enough.
Not only thing I am on jurisdiction. If your lordship will consider protecting me till the next date.
No.
Any which way the period will.
Because you see, your basic prayer is as interim prayer is as the final prayer.
It
obviously
may not.
By restoring by taking away the suspension, then you start practicing. Then what is the point in imposing the penalty?
No, as I said,
because you see, you see, it can be set aside. It will be a nullity from the date of issue, but that is post adjudication.
That's right. But in the process,
what you are saying that for 1 year, if you are enjoying practice, then after 1 year also you will suffer this. Penalty. That is your argument.
Yes, that is what I am submitting. Let's say it exclude no. Whichever period is stayed by your lordship, that period will be excluded. That's the general principle your lordship knows. So that
how can this court predicate that something will happen in future?
No, if it goes in my favor, it will be gone.
Yes,
if it goes against me, then 1 year.
It is arguable. It is arguable. Suppose you succeed, it goes from the date it was issued. Then you should be ready for that. So it is restored from the date it is issued. When you are debarred.
Yes. Okay.
Your license will be restored from the date you were debarred by this particular order of NFRA.
Yes.
Yes, obviously. They know that. They know that.
That is if I succeed.
Obviously.
But that if I don't succeed, if your lordship.
Then if you do not succeed, then you have achieved something in the form of an interim order which you intend in the final prayer. Without adjudicating the merits of the case, then the court will granting you the final relief. So you have to wait for that. You have to wait. This is not that kind of a situation.
Yes,
suspension of penalty.
Malats.
It cannot be.
Your lordship.
But let us see the response. Let us see the response.
For consideration of interim relief.
Yes, they know it. They know it. Next week to Mr. Sahoo Acharya for the petitioner. Mr. Union Bank appear korchunti.
PP we are.
Di jon jaga pa.
Yes.
Mr. Prabhu Prasanna Behera, CGC for copy serve kari memo file karnanti. Receipt ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି?
Yes, yes.
There is no in that copy not served.
Copies has been served.
Okay. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that copies of the extra copies have been served on the CGC. Mr. PP Behera for appearing for the opposite parties. The office note indicating that copies have not been served shall be treated to be complied with. Copy 1 and 2 kar diyo. Opposite parties 1 and 2 kar diyo. Learned counsel for the opposite parties seeks further accommodation as paid for list on next week date kar debe.
13 तारीख next Monday.
15 yes. Because this is basically a bail bench, so your matters will be coming at 90 or 100. There's no point in the matter ahead of 2017. So computer cannot recognize what is 17 and it will obviously make 23 below 17.
The preliminary objection that were filed that may be kept on record.
They serve
here I have to break the glass. There is no concept of breaking glass. You must understand the difficulty. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he is filing a preliminary objection. But Mr. Prabhu, Mr. Prabhu sounds strange. Mr. Behera, if I accept this and allow his interim prayer, then you will understand what you are doing. You are spoiling your own case.
We'll file it.
Again, you are going back to school.
No,
you see, you are apart from preliminary submission, upon substantive argument karantu.
Yes, we'll file it. We'll file it.
List on 15. The affidavit, if any, filed by the opposite party shall be taken on record. Scanned copy be updated. Copies of the affidavit, if filed, shall be served on the learned counsel for the petitioner.
Served in court.
Yes. Second, same order, but counsel is Mr. Bhukta. Mr. Bhukta's CGC.
Third item is I am appearing.
Third, Mr. B. Maharana. 85, Mr. B. Maharana. The officer to be stated shall be complied with, treated to be complied with Sabuda Kartav. Yes.
Would your lordships observe for consideration of interim relief?
Sir, it is kept open. It is not necessary even.
My lords. Obligations.
Yes, please.
Lordship, item 80.
80 कौन order है पहले? पचारो तो तांको.
78, 81, 10.
अच्छा, since we are going by page, since no one is appearing, so 80 you want to.
80 I am appearing for the.
80 Mr. Jajati Kesari Mahanti, 80 call karantu.
80.
Mr. Jajati Kesari Mahanti for the petitioner, Mr. So state is party here or the 138?
138.
State kai party got Mr. PK Rai for the opposite party already compromised.
No, I'll take up-to-date instructions.
The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions. As prayed for, list on. When do you want? December or
January, in month of January.
December or 18-12 thau? 18-12.
Lordship.
Yes.
Pardon to mention me, Lord.
Yes.
78.
Yes, 78.
I am for the petitioner. I have
Yes.
already given the letter to the client.
Sorry, could not hear.
Yes, I have already issued a letter to my client, the petitioner, to know about the status of the case. Can I pray, my lord?
Mr. Tushar Kumar Mishra for the petitioner. Call karan joda je mention kurchen apon daki diyo. 78 for the petitioner. Mr.
I am appearing.
Mr. Devasis Naik AGA for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions from the petitioner as prayed for. List on
December
1912. Yes.
Another prayer, my lord.
Yes.
Item 72. I am for the petitioner. Your lordship has adjourned it to 12-12.
Yes.
Still non-appearance for the 12-12 requested.
72 about nahi thi. So Tushar Kumar Mishra for the petitioner. Opposite party none. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as paid for 1912.
12, your lordship.
Yes, same order. Yes.
I may pardon, my lord. Item 76. I'm
Yes.
appealing for the opposite party on behalf of T.S. Naik, my lord.
76, Mr. H.K. Mund for the petitioner. Your name, sir?
Partha Sarathi Naik on behalf of Partha Sarathi Naik.
Mr. Partha Sarathi Naik on behalf of Partha Sarathi Naik for the opposite party. That's the best order I could have passed. Most rhyming.
My name is R. Behra, my lord.
Sorry?
My name is R. Behra on behalf of
Mr. R. Behra on behalf of Partha Sarathi Naik for the opposite party. Yes. Now, today, since morning, Devasis is there. Devasis Panda, Devasis Naik. So I thought that
No, ma'am.
mentioning also similar namesakes are to be engaged.
Well, adjourned.
Date se koibe. 14/12.
14/12.
Yes.
Published.
So page 8, anyone mentioning any matter? Anyone present? Sorry, anyone present in page 8?
9.
You are there, Mr. Sahoo?
Item 91.
So Naik, next page.
91.
Page 9, items 85 to 99.
Lordship, item 90, Your Lordship. We have
Just a second. There are earlier matters.
Lordship.
Your matter?
91.
91. Your?
91, sir.
Okay. Lekho 88 agora mentioned a call karo.
88. 85, sir. Yes.
Are 85 sir? Ebe dokka hala order read tinta jako. ଆଚାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ଯୋଉଟା କରୁଥିଲେ ସେଟା 85 କଲା ସେ ଡେଟ୍ ବି ହେଇଛି କେବେ ଡେଟ୍ ହେଲା 15/12 15/11 ରେ 15/11 ଠିକ ରେ ପୋଷ୍ଟିଂ କରିବେ yes 88 ମିଷ୍ଟର SK ହୋତା for HS Mishra on behalf of petitioner 88 Mr. Kanungu.
No, my lord, I am there from 97 to 100 only.
97. 88 Mr. Naik.
There from 89 to 98.
Mr. SS Mahapatra. 18 Mr. SS Mahapatra, Additional Standing Counsel for the State. Lorded Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for list on 11/12/2023. Then serial डाकंतु बहुत जन अछंती 89 then 90 yes
90, Your Lordship. We have communicated a letter to the petitioner.
Yes.
For instruction, Your Lordship.
Miss Sucheta Guman Singh
Lordship.
for the petitioner Mr. 90 Mr. Naik.
My lord.
Mr. Devasis Naik for the AGA for the state. Lorded Counsel for the petitioners seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions from the petitioner as prayed for list on 19/12/2023.
Obliged, Lord.
Name of Mr. R.K. Ratha and Mr. N.R. Raut, who have unfortunately passed away, shall be deleted from the cause list as well as case brief. Yes.
Obliged, Lord.
91.
No, please, Your Lord. I am for the petitioner, my lord. In the meantime, compromise has been made, my lord.
You file that joint memo or something so
Yes.
that it can be taken on record.
Yes, ma'am.
Giving the details, just give the dates and details, whatever. Or if I prepared a memo, just both of you sign that and give it to the court master.
Okay.
Mr. SK Sahoo for the petitioner, Mr. PK Naik on behalf of the opposite party. Here, this is a 138.
138.
The revision petition has been filed challenging the order. Challenging the judgment and order dated 6/11/2010 passed by the additional session judge Raurkela in criminal appeal number 49 of 2009, as well as the judgment and order dated 25/5/2009 passed by the JMFC Raurkela. देखिए कि लिखिए डेट नंबर भूल ही जो ICC 116/79 पेज 4 रू देखिए लिखो the judgment of the learned additional session judge confirmed the earlier judgment and order of the JMFC, learned JMFC. The issue involved, Sapara, the issue involved is the allegations against the present petitioner is the complainant or the accused?
Accused.
What like it? Against the present petitioner that the checks issued by him were dishonored. Checks issued by him against the opposite party were dishonored, and accordingly, proceeding under Section 138 of the Negotiable Instruments Acts were initiated. Para. It is stated by the learned counsel appearing for the petitioner and the opposite party that in the meanwhile the matter has been settled between the parties. Therefore, the petitioner may be disposed of. Memo dated so and so today. Memo dated 6/11/2023 is taken on record. The petition is disposed of. Yes. Next, Dakantu.
92.
Mr. A. Ponda. A.R. Ponda na kon koile tanga na doubt. Mr. S.K. Ponda on behalf of Kamal Bihari Ponda for the petitioner. Mr. Devasis Naik, AGA for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as paid for list on 11/12/2023. Yes.
93.
Yes, next.
94.
Next.
95.
Yes, next.
96. 97. 98. 99.
99, Mr. R. Mahato on behalf of Arijit Misra for the petitioner. Mr. Satya Sundar Kanungo, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions from the petitioner as paid for list on 18/12/2023. Yes.
100.
I beg your lordship.
Yes, please. Yes, sir.
Item number 87.
87. Mr. U.C. Ponda for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, ASC for the...
Misplaced in
Mr. S.S. Mahapatra. Kichi nothibo, but whole difficulty is that this cannot be disposed of.
It is a defalcation case, my lord.
Mr. U.C. Ponda, so much around Ponda for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra for the ASC for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he may be accommodated to reconstruct or oblique retrieve the case brief as it has been misplaced as prayed for list on
2011.
December कर दियो एड़ा hearing गुड़ा का कौन 2011 रखते थे अपन 2012 or you want further time Mr. Ponda?
Yes.
20 December हबनी?
No, I don't agree.
Then when do you want, sir? ଆପଣ କେବେ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି?
Any date after.
Yes, 20th of December.
Obliged,
You can utilize the brief of the court to apply and take copies, photocopy. Yes. Pass over. Thank you.